Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Patrick here, and we are explorers of the PNW. Today we're talking about some repairs I got to make to our trailer hitch. After last weekend's trip to the mountains, we came back and I had noticed while unhooking the trailer that we had some play in our trailer hitch. It's an E2 Round Bar stabilizing hitch. And after my son and I tore into it a little bit to see how we needed to tighten things up, we found we had a breakage. There's a stud that has some spacers that helps keep everything level between the truck and the trailer, and this was broken. And so we have another plan of going out this weekend, so I got on Amazon right away and I got those parts ordered. Unfortunately, those won't be until Friday. So I ended up having to get a hold of the manufacturer of the hitch, and I got the part in 2 days. So it has finally shown up, so we're going to go out there and we're going to make some repairs to the trailer hitch so we can enjoy our upcoming weekend out in the PNW. But it sparked the thought that maybe I need to talk a little bit about safety and the importance of doing your checks. So before we start out every trip, we do safety checks. So I'm looking at our safety chains, I'm looking at wiring, I'm looking at our hitch, making sure everything's topped off with the vehicle, just to ensure the best trip possible. Stress-free is what going out camping is all about, and so we want to do our due diligence to make sure we have a successful trip. And we kind of do something similar when we come home. When you're out there on the road, you know, bouncing around, and we as I might have mentioned in a video before, we don't camp in campgrounds. We like to go out in the woods, and sometimes those roads are rough. So do your safety checks. Make sure you're doing your due diligence so that you too can enjoy your time while you're out in the woods and not have to deal with some of the things that can happen. There's always those one-offs while you're out that can happen, and for that, just be as prepared as you can. Bring spare parts, bring your tools along, but I'm gonna have you come along with us as we make this repair on our hitch so we can go out to the beautiful PNW and maybe get some more footage and do another video for you all. So thanks for coming along, and let's go get this taken care of. This is the part I was talking about that had broke. So this is part of the Fastway hitch. It's the E2 Round Bar Hitch I was talking about. And what this does is it's a spacer, and you've got these washers, and it levels out your hitch so that you are level. Your truck, your camper are level. So I had noticed that it was a little bit loose, our hitch was. So me and my son, we came out, took a look at it, and we noticed that this had broken off. So I've ordered a new one through Fast Hitch. I think that's what it was called. Fastway, sorry, through Fastway. And they sent me this entire kit here with new bolts, new washers, new spacers, but most importantly, this piece that broke. So today, what we're gonna do is just replace this piece. We're gonna keep the spare parts, because as you can see, I still have the bolts in here. We've just loosened them up. So today I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. I'm gonna use the same number of spacers because I know that my hitch is already level. So without further ado, that's what we're gonna do here. So let's find the right parts. Get this opened up. Last year I lost our entire hitch, and while we were out fishing, and how that happened was I had loosened it, and I had planned to take it off and store it in the camper while we were camping. I pulled it out, I put the pin in, but I never removed the hitch, so while we were driving we lost it. So this is a new one. So we've got now with this a number of spare parts, so we will carry those along with us in case something happens when we're out there. So simply this is our bolt, so we're going to just place that through there, And if you want to come and get close and look down in here, you will see that we are going to, we're probably going to have to remove this top bolt if my son Josh wants to help with that. So we can get enough room to get that one back in.
Put it in.
Out.
Out.
Okay. We'll go ahead and remove this so we get enough room so we can get our spacer back in, just like so. And then now what we want to do is get this back in and keep that in place. We're going to need the black case with tools. So we'll be right back with you as soon as we get our other toolkit, so we can tighten this bottom bolt up. If you want to come down here and see, this bolt here is what's going to keep that in place and keep pressure against there, and then we tighten the whole thing up. So, here he is. I forget what size it was. Probably,
I think it was 24.
feels like a 20.
I believe it was.
And the wrench there. Oh, perfect. First try. So now while this is loose, we will tighten this up. And now we've got our angle correct. So once we've got our angle correct, we can tighten up these bolts. And these got some pretty aggressive feet on it, and that goes toward this. That helps keep things from moving. And we're going to use our impact wrench that I recently got from Harbor Freight because I needed a different tool. And I had thought I had the battery for it, but it turned out I have a Hercules. So I had to go back and buy a battery, and they had a deal where if you buy the battery, you get the tool too. And so far, I'm impressed with the power of this thing. 1,000 foot-pounds, so that's going to tighten this up just fine for us. So we'll start here on the top. 1 second. Go ahead. Right there, we'll just snug that one up. Tighten this bottom. Good. Top. Bottom again. Okay. I don't want to over tighten it, so I'm going to go to the breaker bar now. If Josh, you'll give me that socket. With 1,000 foot-pounds, if that's accurate. I don't want to over tighten these and have a problem, so we're going to do the rest by hand. That's pretty damn tight. And that's good. Whoops. I didn't use a torque wrench, probably should. I'm sure there's a spec for how tight those need to be. We keep these tools with us when we travel, and I'll check it while we're out on the road, make sure we're solid, but that's a ton of torque on it already. So as I mentioned when I started the video, it's important to check your gear before you get out and head off camping. Make sure you got tools so anything happens while you're out there, you're able to handle that and get home safely. Thanks for coming along.